Chances are, if you're watching this video, you believe your life is messed up right now. You don't know what you want to do in your life. You're probably seeing your friends, family members, people around you knowing what they want to do. Like, they're determined on what they want to do, taking steps to actually achieve what they want to do. You're probably trying to follow these ventures yourself. For example, your friends playing football, so you're doing football too, hoping it works out for you. Or your friends doing music and you're dabbling into music, but you realize that's also not for you. No matter what you're trying and all these other ventures you're trying, none of them seem to be for you. Like, none of them seem to actually align to what you want to do in your life. It doesn't connect with you. So you spend a lot of time, you're just confused, you're upset, you're depressed almost, and just confused on what you want to do in your life. You must have finished high school, finished college, university, and you just have no idea what you want to do. You're in university as well, you have no idea what to do. If that's your reality right now, this video is for you. These are some steps to actually fix that and actually get yourself back on track. We all make mistakes. We all have times where we don't know what we want to do. We all have times where we're confused. But it's important to actually take steps to fix that. And these are the steps to fix that. Before I get into what's on the screen right here, I'm going to explain what is purpose. Like, what is purpose and how to find it. Everyone says they have a purpose. Everybody says they have goals and visions, but nobody really knows what it means and how to actually achieve this, right? I'm gonna help you better understand what purpose is, how to achieve it, and what to do to actually figure out what your purpose is specifically. Firstly, what is purpose? Your purpose is your deepest calling. It's something innately in you that you're drawn to complete in a life. Just to put it into a way everyone can digest and understand, imagine how everybody's brought into the earth and everybody has a job to complete in the earth to allow them to be fulfilled as a person or to complete their mission on this earth. So that is what purpose is. Everyone has their mission to complete. For example, if my mission is to help people better understand their lives and figure themselves out, and that's my deepest purpose, that helps you, who is on the other side of the screen, trying to figure their lives out to get closer to what they need to do, which is probably being a good footballer and succeeding, being the best footballer ever, which then would motivate somebody else to be the best businessman because they see you succeeding, they want to succeed in something. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of like aligns with everybody. That's what the purpose is. Your deepest calling, you complete a mission in life. It's your mission. It's a goal. It's your mission in life, right? That's what a purpose is. How do you find your purpose? Let me give you an example. You've probably had scenarios where you've been drawn to something, like something, you had a vision, you had a goal. Okay, I want to start this, I want to try this, right? Let's say it's a new business. Let's say it's a new idea. You just popped into your head. You say you want to start YouTube, content creation, something. It popped into your head and you were very, very determined to complete it. You got the camera, let's say for YouTube, right? You got the camera, you got the mic, you start, boom. You're doing it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. And you're like dedicated. This is me, I feel good. Then out of nowhere, you lose it. Like, for some weird reason, you just lose interest in it. Like, it's just not you anymore. It might not be the views necessarily, or it might not be the actual video themselves. You just lose interest in it. Your deep self just disconnects with it. Like, you no longer have that drive you did. And no matter how hard you try to like push yourself to do it and get through, maybe it's a rough patch, you just can't see yourself doing it. Maybe you're at the peak of your YouTube career and you just slow down and stop. This probably happened to you. Then you try something else. The same situation. Let's say it's a business idea, right? You find a business idea. You start the business, you make the account, create all the stuff that is necessary to actually start a business. You have all the products, all the information, everything. You go. You do it for a month, 2 months, maybe 3 months. You could even be making money. You might not be making money. You just stop. You just lose complete interest in it. You don't no longer want to do it. And this same thing happens again and again and again with different passions. Maybe you've seen someone do something and you're like, okay, maybe I should try it. Maybe your friend's doing something and you said, maybe I should join in. A bunch of different stuff. And out of nowhere, whether it's succeeding or not succeeding, you just lose interest in it randomly, right? I'm going to fill you in on a concept on what is actually happening to you, right? Because it's happened to me multiple times. So I'm sure it's happened to you too. What's actually happening is, and this is a good thing, please don't think when this is happening, don't mistake it for, oh, I'm a failure, I don't know what's going on. I want you to understand what's actually happening. Listen closely. What's happening is, imagine your deepest purpose. Like, imagine this is your calling. This is what you're meant to do in life. This is what you are supposed to be doing. You were brought to this world to do. 9 times out of 10, nobody actually really finds this out. It takes a while to find this, the deepest, real, true purpose. But imagine this is your true purpose. And surrounded by it are rings of different purposes. Let's say they're like, not deep purposes, but they're mini objectives to get closer to this goal. But we're gonna call them mini purposes for now. This is your deepest purpose. This is your outer purpose. That's a better word. Outer purposes, right? And there's about 20 of them. 20 different outer purposes wrapped around your deepest purpose. You're on the outside of this. Your deepest purpose is here, you are here. And there are a bunch of like different rings of purposes that bring you closer to it. All these different avenues you've taken in life bring you closer to your deepest purpose. Let's say you start a YouTube channel, you spend 3 months on it, you learned a couple skills, social skills, how to talk to a camera, you lost interest in it, cool. You move closer, you start another business, you learn entrepreneurial skills, you learn how to communicate with people, you learn how to communicate in a business, you lose interest in that, you move closer. As you can see, different objectives and different things you do slowly bring you closer to your deepest purpose, slowly bring you closer to what you're meant to be doing. All these different avenues and all the things you do prepare you for what your deepest purpose is. You can't just jump into your deepest purpose like this. There's different things you need to learn before you get there. There's different obstacles, different things you need to learn before you get there. Think about this. People do something for their whole lives. For example, someone could be a multi-millionaire in a business and drop it all in one day. Drop it all in one day just to start living in the mountains, learn meditation, teach a class of people how to be better people innately, because that's the deepest purpose. They've been doing all these things. They'd had this whole business, amazing, rich lifestyle, but that was just to bring them closer to what they're really meant to be doing on earth. You understand? So this is the same concept for you. Understand this, like all these avenues you've been doing to get closer to your actual purpose are just preparing you for it. Don't look at it as you're failing, because if you look at it as you're failing, what's going to happen is you're going to give up. You're going to run to different distractions and different avenues to distract yourself from what you really need to be doing. This is why I have this right here. You see all these things? This is how to actually fix your life and get you back on track. Now you know what purpose is. Now you know why you've been going through all this nonsense, why your life has been messing up, why you don't understand why things are working. This is how to actually figure out what your purpose is. These 3 steps right here. Number 1, identify/remove all your distractions. Now, why are you doing this? Naturally, after you spend a lot of time trying to figure out what to do with your life, what tends to happen is, and when you fall off or you just lose that interest in it, what tends to happen is you go find distractions. I'm going to list some, but there's way more that you need to be aware of, because everyone has their own personal vices and distractions that they use to distract themselves. But the main ones I'm going to elaborate to you. When you fall off that momentum of whatever you were doing, you just lose interest in it. Don't go look for girls. Don't start texting girls and meeting up with girls and dating girls to distract yourself. Sitting watching TV all day, distracting yourself by drinking, distracting yourself by going out every day, trying to party, trying to find what's the motive, or distracting yourself by watching TV, playing games, or going out with your friends every single day. Don't distract yourself. Don't start distracting yourselves from all these nonsensical ideologies and things to do to just kill time. Don't try to kill your time. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do, trying to kill time until something else comes. No, you need to first of all, you need to identify all the distractions in your life. What I want you to do is I want you to really sit down and think, what is distracting me in life? What could I consider distraction? What am I doing right now that is taking time away from me being able to focus on what I need to do? What is stopping me from actually focusing on what I need to do in my life? That could be females, your girlfriend, your friends, the activities you're doing, places you're going, people you're meeting, environments you're putting yourself into that's taking time away from you figuring out what you're actually supposed to be doing in your life are distractions. Anything that is stopping you from, that's not aligning to improvements in your life, is a distraction. Anything that's taken away from your hard work. Let's say you work a 9-to-5 job, you make 1.3k a month, and every single month you go to a certain spot with your friends to smoke or chill with your friends. That is a distraction. It's taking money away from your account to fund an enjoyment or activity like that. That's not bringing money back into your account. It's a distraction. Like a lot of things in your life are probably distractions, but you're just probably your ego or your delusion is probably making you feel like it's not a distraction. But 9 times out of 10, it's a distraction. And now this is only if you want to fix your life. If you don't want to make a change into your life and you feel like you're calm where you are now, you don't really want to progress in the sense of you don't feel like you need to do anything else, you don't feel like you need to do anything more, you're good where you are, this is not for you. I'm speaking of people who feel innately that I'm not doing everything I could be doing, I'm not achieving, I'm not proud of myself, I don't feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. This I'm talking to you. You need to find all the distractions in your life. This could be your own family members that's stopping you from doing what you need to do. Identify that and figure out how to fix that immediately. Identify your distractions and get rid of them now, because they will slow you down. Time, you haven't got time. You haven't got all the time in the world. You haven't got months, weeks, days to figure this out. You need to figure this out immediately. So what I would do is find out your distractions first and get rid of them now. Second of all, find food for thought, prepare your mind and prepare your body. Why am I saying prepare your mind and prepare your body? Because when you remove these distractions from your life and you sit in solitude, like you do not sit in solitude like in a monk, but you give yourself time to really allow ideas to come into your mind, right? You begin to build yourself in any way you can. You wake up early, start reading books. One recommendation, Way of the Superior Man. Try reading books. You start eating healthier, going to the gym, helping your body to this. And I'm not saying going to the gym to make yourself look big and strong, but going to the gym and reading these books to put your mind in a position for change. Making yourself uncomfortable for change to happen. Awakening yourself to the possibility of an opportunity to come. It's like, for example, imagine an opportunity goes by a house every single day. Every single day, right? You live in a house right here. An opportunity drives by your house every single day. What you've been doing is staying indoors. Behind your doors being shut, blinds have been closed because you've been distracting yourself, and the distractions have been blinding your house from the light coming in for you to go outside, and you've not been leaving your house. What? Reading books, waking up early, going to the gym, what that does is that it gives you the strength to remove these blinds away from the house, open up the door and stand outside, so that when the opportunity drives down your lane of the house, you will be ready to grab it. That's what doing these things do. When the opportunity comes, you will be outside prepared to grab it. If you are inside the house and peeping out every hour or every 30 minutes, you're going to miss the opportunity because it doesn't come at a specific time. It doesn't come on a specific day. It comes randomly. And also for days you think, tomorrow I'm just gonna chill tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a chill day. That could be the day where the opportunity of your lifetime is there. But because you want to chill today, you miss it. Do you get what I'm saying? Now you understand and comprehend these distractions I'm talking about. Food for thought. Read some books. Prepare your body and your mind. Wake up earlier and train your body. Prepare yourself, your mind, your body. Limit your social media. If you're not creating content on social media, limit your time on social media. I'd recommend creating content because that gives you more of a reason to be on social media. But if you're not, limit your time on it. Try go out and do physical activities that will uplift your body and uplift your mind, and put yourself in uncomfortable situations to improve yourself. Make yourself as not too uncomfortable, but make yourself uncomfortable. Make yourself feel a level of discomfort in your life. Add that into your life because that will keep you aware and alert. When you're comfortable, you're not alert, you're not aware of everything. Like, think about this. When you're fasting and when you're not fasting. When you're fasting, you're aware of everything. Your senses are heightened. You're hungrier, but nothing is like blocking your gaze. Everything is more alert. You're more aware of everything. When you're hungry, anything can irritate you. Anything can create an effect out of you because you're hungry and you're prepared and you're waiting. You're alert. When you've eaten, you're not as aware anymore. You're less alert. You're more like relaxed. Your body's focused on digesting the food. You're not as aware. You're not as alert. You're not as effective as when you're fasting. You get what I'm saying? That's the same concept when it comes to these things. When you're fasting and when you're waiting for opportunity and preparing your body for opportunity, you will see an opportunity. It will come. You will utilize it and you will use it. When you're filled up with distractions, you won't be able to be aware of these things. So what I need to do is prepare your body and your mind and yourself for an opportunity to come, financially, mentally, in every avenue you can. Prepare yourself. Surround yourself with people who will help you prepare yourself. You get what I'm saying? And as soon as you see something come, this is an important point. Act immediately. Now, whatever comes might not be what you need to be doing. This might not be your deepest purpose. That's not the point. Whatever comes into your life, a new idea comes into your life, you have the knowledge now to make the change and do the right thing. But this might not be the thing that will change your life forever. But it will bring you a step closer to what you need to do. That's how you should perceive it. The next idea that comes to you and you're like, wow, this is actually something I could really do. Understand that it might not be a deepest purpose, because when you find a deepest purpose, you will know that, yeah, this is me. And through working out progressively, you will know, yeah, this is actually what I want to do, right? The next thing may or may not be your deepest purpose. Just understand that. This may or may not be your deepest purpose. If it is your deepest purpose, and if it's not, you will know regardless. But when it's time for you to actually take the step, when some new idea comes into your life, act now. Don't wait, okay, tomorrow I'm going to make this video, or tomorrow I'm going to go and do that, or tomorrow I'm going to contact these people. Do it immediately now, because time doesn't wait. Like this, it doesn't wait for you to the right time for you. It's now or never. It's now or never. Act immediately. Take the step now. Do what you need to do. You begin to see progression as you go along. Learn as you go along. Don't prepare yourself for that. Don't try, okay, wait, for example, someone says to you, you should start a food business, but you have no idea what food and you're like, damn, I feel like I could do this, I feel like I could learn. Don't try and start learning all the recipes and figuring out all these. No, learn as you go along. Go into it head first and figure that shit out as you go along. Figure out as you go along. Things will begin to roll in your favor. Trust it. Trust the process, but go for it immediately. In time, you will know if this is for you. You will know if this is what you're supposed to be doing in time. But don't wait and try and figure out, make it perfect and make it cute. Do it immediately. That is what is actually going to change your life and put you back on track. When things aren't going your way and you're in a period of solitude, of a period of not knowing what you want to do, like right now, these are what you need to be doing. Take away your distractions from your life. Take away the things that are distracting you from your reality. Your life is not going the way you want it to go. You need to fix that. Okay, I need to start reading books. And I'm saying reading books because I know personally how effective it can be to your life. These people that wrote these books know what they're talking about. Like, podcasts are also important and good, but reading is a very, very important thing. I can't stress that enough. Like, podcasts, I'm telling you, they're good. Everybody doesn't need to read. I'm not saying everybody read, but there's something that in these books that can genuinely change your life, as well as podcasts. But there's something in these books that when you take the effort to actually go and read, it's something about that really does a big impact in your life than just watching a podcast that everybody's watched. Because books can impact you differently. This is my opinion anyway. I'm speculating here. But every book I've read had a book I'm reading has a more of an impact on me than just watching a podcast. Because a lot of things I can fly over my head, but the comprehension taken into reading, like, people have to sit there and really evaluate what they write, evaluate what they type, evaluate everything. Whereas in a podcast, it's kind of the flow of things. Whatever comes to your heart is flowing out. You can't really double check what you're going to say all the time. But this is more of a detailed, specific, to the point. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have for the video, man. If you do want me to elaborate more on anything that you need, that you feel like you're confused on in this video, drop a comment and let me know what else you feel like I should elaborate on in regards to figuring out your life, and I will make another video. Or follow me on my Instagram or any of my social medias that you see in the description. Follow me there and just contact me, reach out to me, and then if you have any questions for me personally, just reach out, ask me whatever questions you want. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more than willing to answer any question there is. But without further ado, man, thank you, guys, for watching, and hopefully you figure out what you want to do, and hopefully you figure out everything. Take care, guys.